Hey, welcome back, YouTubers. It's been a little while since we spoke. Today's video, we're going to wrap it all up. Last time we ended on a very sad note and the car wouldn't shift into gear. Today we're going to talk about all the good stuff that's yet to come. And let's go ahead and dive in and get started. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been a pretty wild, month and a half since we last uploaded. So last time we were at Wilkesboro Dragway. I had just kind of hot lapped the car from Thursday night, went into another event Friday night just to try to get some test and tune and some seat time. So Friday night, I made like 6 or 7 passes and I couldn't get the car to go into second like normal. So I just assumed that the little grind that had already been there in second gear had just finally fell apart or whatever had broke. And I kind of gave up on it. After going to the track with Brandon and Phil and Rodney and a bunch of these guys and kind of getting the itch again, I decided that I was going to inspect the car a little bit further, and I found that it was only a loose bolt. However, there's some plans around the corner that we're going to talk about today, and I needed to go ahead and get my rear in gear and start parting out some pieces. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Ultimately, the car's back in the garage, and even though I didn't get to take it back out to the track again, I just decided to go ahead and pull it apart. And I'm going to show you here what we've got going on. So I've got the car in the garage. Everything from the turbo, manifold, wastegate has already been pulled off the car. The only thing that I have sold so far is the 44mm wastegate. So what I'm going to walk you through here is what's left, so to speak. MD Fab MD. This is a B Series T3 44mm gate top mount manifold. It's not AC compatible, but this is one of their more popular manifolds. This guy's going to be 500. This is a VS Racing 3076 replica. It's a journal bearing. It's a 6082. It's in great shape. Obviously, there's a little bit of a leak here. I think that's from a drain, but $300 on this guy. The actual intercooler kit I want to talk to you about here, because the intercooler kit is made where it only has 4 couplers. So you would have had a coupler back here at the turbo. The hot side runs around. You'd have a coupler at the intercooler. Over here, you're going to have a coupler coming off the intercooler, going up around, and there's no separation in this pipe. This pipe runs all the way to the throttle body. So the intercooler kit is going to include every piece. It's already bracketed on the top and on the bottom. It's going to include this Chinese tile 50mm blow-off valve, all the couplers, all the clamps, and I'm going to do it for $400. So that one in particular you can pick up as a complete kit. The boost controller and all those pieces I believe I'm going to hang on to for now. So the intercooler kit, the manifold, that, and I've got 2 exhaust kits. So I'll probably put in a couple pictures here so you can see it on the car. But this is the up pipe kit. It's going to be the up pipe for the exhaust, of course, and of the dump tube. Both of the V-bands. You don't get an oxygen sensor, but I'm going to do that whole kit for $250. And over here in the corner, I have a complete exhaust. You can see this. So this in particular fits a 92 to 2000 Civic hatch. This is all 2.5 inch. Based off of the front, it's V-banded, and you can see here the way it's set up. Downpipes included and a dump tube's included. You've got the V-band here. The only thing you'll need on this one is a V-band for the dump tube, but $250 on this full kit too. It will not fit a coupe and it will not fit a sedan. It only fits a hatchback. Inside the car, the NRG FRP, I think it's a 301. It's a bucket fiberglass seat. I've sat in it probably a total of 15 passes. It's not SFI approved, but it's on a fixed bracket that fits a 92 to 2000 or a 94 to 01 Integra. Pretty good shape. I mean, there's no complaints. I actually like the seat, but we're going to replace it. Pretty good shape though. The other thing we're going to do is the gauges here. May get rid of them if there's any interest. But ultimately, guys, the car is up on jack stands. It's not a pretty sight by any means, but the drag pack, Brandon went ahead and picked it up. So slick skinnies, front wheels, back wheels, the whole shindig. We're going to go back with a little bit different setup, and we're going to talk about that and save a lot of that for another video as kind of the plans unfold. But today I wanted to give you guys an update. Not laying in a ditch somewhere. Everything's kind of trucking as normal. The blue 95 Civic has a new home. We recently went down and visited Pablo Mini SP Tuning, and we picked up another orange EG hatchback. So some cool stuff to come, guys. And you know, ultimately it's kind of the second win, chapter 2. I want to know from you guys, like, you've seen the car from the time that I picked it up until now. I mean, what are your overall thoughts? You know, I was originally kind of teased with the idea of getting rid of the chassis, but you know, it's kind of sentimental, and it means something to the channel, and it's come a long way, so I want to see it through. But guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer them. Follow me on Instagram, Seth Church Vid. Follow me on Facebook, Seth Church Vid. I've got a lot of items that I buy or I part out from my vehicles on Marketplace. So odds are you might get a good deal. And I'm starting a merch line. So some Seth Church Vid sunglasses, and we've got some shirts here in circulation. So guys, I hope you've hung around long enough. Channel's growing. I can't wait to see what happens next. So I'll catch you in the next video, and we'll get back on track. Take care and have a great day.